welcome to the Spice Report. Well, first of all, in a shocking turn of events, I'm sorry, give me a minute. It's really hard for me to say this. The borders to and from Dubai have been shut. You all thought I was on about Frank. Yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. In other news, the Olympics is more on-off than one of Rita Ora's parties. Rumours are that Japan could rebid for the 2032 games. Bloody hell. I'll be retired by then, let alone the current athletes. There are big question marks over the likes of Wimbledon, Cheltenham and the Euros. In better news, the Premier League has confirmed that all games until at least the end of February will be available to watch live via one platform or another, and that it will also trial concussion substitutes in games from next weekend. Meanwhile, a string of online racist attacks against players this week has seen West Bromwich Albion, the latest club to call in the police. I know there's a plague going on, but this isn't the Middle Ages. There is no room for racism in this game. Kick it the fuck out.
Habanero headliner.
Chelsea's sacking manager, Frank Lampard, is the biggest talking point this week, with rumours of a handful of players turning on our club's legend. How could you? Especially you, Alonso. At least with being German, new manager Tuchel can hopefully get the best out of Timo Werner, instead of the Scheiße I've seen so far. So, sadly, time wasn't on Frank's side, just like last weekend when a dodgy dressing room clock saw them come out late for both halves of their FA Cup win over Luton. Wonder if it was this dodgy old timer.
Burn of the week.
Well, Tuchel even answered a thorny question over his favourite English side.
Deadline day is edging ever closer, and 10 months after he last played, the assist king, hold on a minute, can I still call him that? I mean, technically, the only thing he's assisted this season was Gunnosaurus in keeping his job. Anyway, Mesut Ozil is finally set to touch a ball again as he's moved back to Turkey to play out his days at Fenerbahce. Hammer time for Jesselingard as he makes his lone move to the Irons.
While you're standing there, man, you can't touch it.
And Gareth Bale's future is spurring on, despite the apparent feelings of his gaffer, as revealed in this candid video. Even more awkward than that, this tweet has resurfaced and it hasn't aged well. But Vardy's wife and Colleen Rooney may have finally reached a maturity in the Wagatha Christie case as they look to call a ceasefire.
Two peoples never to go to war with one another again.
They will hold talks next month aiming to avoid the very costly trial going to court.
Ooh, hot heads.
I know I support this team, but do you know what's been pissing me off lately with football? Manchester United. The way these guys have been winning their games. Deflected goals, penalties, Bruno Fernandes nonsense, coming back from behind. Oh my God. And it makes it even worse, the fact that I support this team this season. But I was so happy when Sheffield United touched them. And the state of that second goal, I had a little party. I was buzzing.
Tom Brady plays his 10th Super Bowl with his team, the Buccaneers, taking on Mahomes' Kansas City Chiefs. And Sarah Thomas has made history again as the first female Super Bowl official. Going official is Floyd Mayweather and his blonde British stripper who works at a club he owns, as he announces their engagement, according to the Sun newspaper. Meanwhile, WWE star Sasha Banks has also been playing on Family Ties this week. The cousin of Snoop Dogg says she would love to tag team with him in a future WrestleMania match. Over in Cloud Cuckoo Land, American wannabe Jake Paul has issued a fresh boxing challenge to KSI, seemingly trying to avenge his brother Logan's defeat to the Brit back in 2019. I get the distinct feeling that the Paul brothers are overcompensating for something. Okay, Okay, time for some light relief. And this week, we've got Joe Ball as a referee. Don't worry, guys, he's not allowed near any real games.
Comedian cool down.
Yeah, the game went well, on the whole. The crowd were very complimentary. I could hear them shouting, "The referee's a worker!"
Okay, so that's your lot for this week. I will see you again soon.